Hey everyone, my name's Sebastian and welcome to Atmoseeker and today's live stream. Thank you very much for joining us, and it's a big welcome to all of the subscribers and hopefully subscribers to be. If you're interested in supporting the channel, there is a Patreon, there's merch, there's all that stuff linked in the description below. Today's live stream, we're just going to be focusing on just something that I do in a lot of my D&D games, which is mostly when there are encounters where you're encountering monsters or villains. Sometimes I like to have some monster audio going, something not as invasive or just kind of not too kind of loopy and stuff. And there is a lot of good like resources out there for that kind of stuff, but sometimes I like to do it myself. You can pre-record this kind of stuff or kind of do it live at the table, but pre-recording the stuff lets you kind of have the aspect of manipulating the audio a little bit more, just to get a little bit more of a supernatural vibe if you're into that kind of thing. See, we've got a lot of people kind of calling in on the chat as well. I've got the chat kind of happening over there as well, so you can see kind of the delay, how it's happening, and I'll react to that as well. So feel free to have input of like any kind of particular monsters you want to see. I do have kind of like a little preset list, got a little bit of ambience going. We've got a nice little campfire going on here. And I'll change up the lighting as I do the different monsters. Yeah, so hopefully a little bit of fun. Big welcome to everyone that's kind of dialing in, and let's get stuck into it. I'm not sure where to kind of start first. I do have a short list of what I was doing. I was kind of working on something as well. Just some let's see if we can switch the other one. We've got a few kind of different kind of settings around here, but we can see the programs that I'm using is just Audacity to manipulate the sound, and I'm just using the soft rope for hearing an owl bear. That's going to be a good one. That's probably that's a good one to start off the stream. Thank you, Colin from the Crazy Crafter, dialing in today with the first suggestion for the stream. We're going to do some owl bear noises. So let's all right. I guess if we've got the campfire going, this owl bear he's creeping up into the stream. I'm gonna get Audacity all set up first. You can see here I was working on some orc noises. Very, very monstrous. So we'll get rid of that guy. Get rid of that orc. Whoa. Let's get a little Seb circle here, and let's see if we can get an owl bear going. Now, all of a sudden, I've gone completely shy. I've been doing this all weekend with my kids, chasing them up and down the halls, just doing all kind of different monster voices and stuff. But owl bear. That's kind of hooty but beary. Let's see. We're gonna hit record. See how we go. Let's see. There we go. Not a great start. Not a great start at all. Let's see. I mean, that owl's almost... All right. So that probably sounded pretty average, but let's delete all the giggling that we had. So Audacity is just a free software, and you can see the levels are a bit low. Thank God it's not raining at the moment, so we don't have a lot of too much ambient noise. And let's see if the ambient sounds you're listening to as well are all from Michael Gelfie as well, and I'll change them up as we're kind of recording stuff. So let's just have a listen back just to see. I mean, that owl's almost... All right, there we go. I'll get rid of the Seb voice. That doesn't sound like... This is a Seb voice. Keep the giggles, Colin says. All right, so first of all, we're just gonna boost the levels here since it's a bit quiet. I'm going to use a compressor. And what a compressor is going to do is it's just going to bring those quiet ones up a bit and the louder ones down a bit, just to kind of even out the levels of those sounds. And let's have a little listen to how it starts before we manipulate it a bit. All right, so that sounds like a man doing a owlbear impression, but, you know, not too monstery. So what can we do to kind of pull that in a bit? What can we do to kind of make that a bit more monstery? Let's see. If we're gonna do some effects here, I think the first thing to do would be to drag down the pitch a bit. We're gonna just let's see. If we drag down the pitch, we're going minus 20. All right, that sounds a little bit more monstery, kind of more orky. Let's maybe if we add some, maybe if we slowed it down a bit, maybe, or you could reverse it. Compressor, let's normalize. There was a good thing. There is a bit of reverb too you could add. If you don't know what reverb is, that is kind of like the echo of the room or something. Phase is good. Phase is usually pretty good for like ghosty kind of sounds. It kind of makes that kind of noise. So you can't preview what it would sound like. See, that sounds a little too ghosty. I don't know if we're gonna get anything useful out of this. I don't know if owlbear was the one to go, good one to go first, just because I don't. Yeah, it's a hard one to go. We're gonna try somewhere. I'm gonna give this 5 minutes, and if I can't turn it around with some in post, we're gonna try a different monster. Let's see. Why'd you choose you chose a hard one? I should have. You know what? The problem is I didn't go all in. I kind of went half-heartedly. So you gotta go all in with this kind of stuff. So how can we? That's this compressor. We've compressed it. We've done. Maybe if we slowed it down a bit. Let's see. Let's change pitch, change speed. We could do that. Change the speed of it. Let's see. At the moment, we've got it at 1. Let's just slow it down to 0.8. See how that is. It's not too bad. I think generally with using like recorded monster sounds in my game, I would have them a little bit more kind of spaced out as well. Like if you were going to use like an audio clip like this, I probably would go to, let's see, I probably like just break this up into like little samples. So you could add some like silence in here. Let's just grab some silence from here. Paste it in there. Oh, now I'm just just chime in with that. Could add a little bit. See, now that there's a little bit of like pace between those sounds. Yeah, it's kind of like he's. What is this owl? Like, that's the first question you got to ask. Like, what's this owlbear about? He's just kind of like jiving. He's just rolling around the forest. He's just kind of like, oh, hello. I'm an owlbear. What's going on? Did we kill you? No. I'm on your side. You know what? Here's the weirdest thing. I've never used an owlbear in the game. Actually, that's not true. I have used one. Very short-lived, though. Very short-lived. I think the party was like level 4. And it was very aggressive, as they tend to be. All right. I'm going to hit save on this one. Might work on this one in the future. we're gonna switch out to a different monster. Maybe let's add a little bit of reverb first before we say adios to this thing. Let's see, reverb. There we go. Room size. Well, yeah. So this is where you get a few different like functions for the type of room sizes here. As I mean, wet only. Just I love my sounds to be wet. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means to make it sound wet. I'm going to turn it off. I don't want wet sounds. We're just going to like spray me out of the computer. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put the room size down to 20. Let's have a little. That's not bad. You might want to leave reverb out just because there are a lot of software and programs out there that have inbuilt reverb. For instance, the one I'm using right now for the ambience, which is actually that's fun. Let's do that. Let's add this sound to this board that we're using. So it's just gonna export it. Export as. You can see. Oh, here we go. We're gonna export it as owlbear. Owlbear. The owlbear's name is Colin, just because of where it was birthed, from the mind it came from. I probably should have saved this as an MP3. Okay, and then what the soundboard I'm using here is Soft Rope, so that's free as well. I should link that in the description as well. So that's kind of like a local sound player. You can see I've been very lazy. I haven't put any of the icons, but it is good to add some new buttons for our owlbear. Gonna just get him here. This is, this would be a fun prep, before a game. Just like I'm going to just chill in this campfire and just pretend to be lots of different monsters. Let's see. Owlbear. Okay. So what you can do, I'm just gonna add some fade to this. I'm probably gonna drag the volume down. It's probably gonna be like super loud if I do it in here. Now what you can do also is you can add reverb in Soft Rope. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Okay, so I am going to just click that. Alright, so that's going to be our... You probably should have named it Owlbear. It's going to be Owlbear. Owlbear. Alright, so you see these little... It just took me the biggest time to work out what these dials were. These are the reverb controls. So I think one is like room size and one is like echo. So this is that Soft Rope program. So if I turn that on, you can add some. So that's the first dial. That's adding a little, and then. Yeah. I mean, stay back. It sounds like it's in the room with me, guys. It sounds like it's in the room. Somebody call the police. All right. Not a bad first one. All right. Let's change up the situation. What do we got in the chat? Micro Griffin. I have no idea what that is. I might have to kind of skew towards more monsters. I'm guessing a Micro Griffin. That doesn't sound like monster manual material. I don't think. But let's change up the situation here. What monster should we do next? I mean, I was playing around with a lot of orcs and stuff. You know what? Let's do a wraith. Let's do like a ghost kind of thing. So let's change up the lighting a bit here. Let's get a little bit ghostly in here if we can. And we're gonna switch it out to some more kind of like ghostly noises we can try and make. Situations. Let's see. We're gonna go with. Let's go with just like a. Hopefully that ambience is coming in for you guys. Might be a little bit quiet. Starting to get super creepy. What's going on here? Okay. Oh, I'm controlling that light in the background. I don't know what's going on here. I'm still listening like now I'm getting scared. Okay. We're gonna go with this one. Okay. That's better. Can I control this? Like, who really is in control? I don't know anymore. I thought I was in control of the stream. I'm not. I'm not in control. I was gonna change this light to a ghostly blue. There we go. Oh. There we go. If you wanted to tune in, just playing with lights and stuff, that's a good stream. Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry guys. I've completely lost this thing. I'm gonna abandon this in a sec. But let's get some ghost noises going here. In a second. Oh my god. All right. Yeah. All right. So let's see if we can do something. Is it possible to do some sounding stuff like animated armor? Oh, that would sound like to me like it would be some like Foley work kind of stuff. So, I don't know why that's not working. That's bugging me the hell out of me. But let's try and do some ghosts, and then we'll give this a go with some animated armor in a sec. Maybe we could affect this ghostly thing into an animated armor type deal. And let's see what we can get. I've completely lost. that audio. That's all right. Okay. Alright, so creepy breathing. Let's play it back first. See what we got of old Seb breathing into the microphone. That's why this pop filter is here. It's just if I get a little bit too excited. That sounds like I'm yawning though. So the first thing, if you're going to do like some ghost noises, I think what you do is you usually reverse it. So I'm going to reverse the noises. And I'm going to just use my compressor again, just to kind of, that's, I'm going to use a normalize as well. Sometimes if you see those values go a little bit too high, you can use a normalize to make sure that it stays within the ranges. All right, so I'm going to reverse it. All right, so we're going to add some, let me know if anything's too levels, or Jack is saying add some echo, even double it, offset. Okay, we're gonna have to add some phaser to this, I think, as well. All right, so let's go with I'm gonna try phaser first. Phaser's going to add that kind of to the voice. So if we... That just sounds... That doesn't sound as cool as I liked it. Maybe it's the reverse. Maybe the reverse didn't work too well for me. If I just... Maybe I gotta trust myself on my own ghost skills. Let's see. I'm gonna add the phaser. I'm just gonna add a few effects. Phaser. Oh, you gotta select it. Okay, effect, compressor. We're gonna do that first. So if we have to ever go back, all the levels are gonna rewrite. It's not raining today, so that's good. Okay, so that just sounds like I'm yawning. That doesn't sound. I'm gonna take this again. Yeah, we got to go a little bit more monstery, I think. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds not... I feel like that one's going to be better. Let's have a look. Listen. Effects. I'm just going to normalize that guy a bit. Yeah. That's better. We can work with that a little bit better. I think, especially if we add like the phaser in there. Yeah. All right, and we're gonna get rid of some noise too. We've got some background noise there. A good thing to get rid of background noise if you don't have a good film studio kind of thing is to use, there's an effect here. There is a noise reduction. Now, recently I had like completely messed up all the settings here. But these are some good default settings for getting that noise reduction. So you kind of select the portion where it's kind of like a good kind of, I guess like the baseline of where you want that noise profile. So if you've got a humming fan in the background or something, just let the mic go for a little bit, and then you'll get a little bit of a sample here. And then, so I'm just going to get noise profile on that just a little bit where it's at like a little bit of quiet, kind of like static or like breathing or something. Then I'm going to select the whole thing. Now I'm going to go in noise reduction and see. These were kind of the settings that I found that worked pretty well. So we're going to run it over the whole thing. 25 reduction and a 5 sensitivity. So we'll run that over the whole thing. And you can see it has kind of quieted some of those down. Let's see if we can... what's that going to sound like now? Yeah. Yeah. All right, so that's definitely sounding monstery. Let's see if we can add some echo to it, some reverb. I think this one's going to have some reverb built into it. Okay, reverb. We've got... That's a fairly small room size. Let's see, reverberance. I'm not a sound designer. This is just kind of stuff I've picked up whilst making my own stuff. So for D&D, and I'm just gonna try these settings. Yeah. you know, I think I want to take some of that bass out. Some of that, maybe if I can do like a high pass on it. High pass is going to try and keep those. I'm going to do the filter, and then I'm going to sound like I know what I'm talking about. Definitely needs more reverberance or something. I'm going to undo that thing. But I'm going to... Maybe, let's see. If we add... Did I put a phaser on this thing already? That sounds pretty raw there. I don't think I've added any echo or... let's see. We're going to add reverb again. And phaser. Maybe we do phaser first, so it puts the echo onto that. Okay. That's a little too intense, I think. Let's see, what can we do to dial that down a bit? Is it these stages? That sounds like some kind of like... phase beast kind of thing. Get the wetness down. Get away from this guy. Okay, now I'm gonna add the echo. Okay, let's just preview it. Need a bigger room, I think. More. Needs more. We're gonna add up the reverberance too. We're gonna go 100. That's a lot. Dial it down. Dial that down a little bit. Okay. So that's kind of a spirity, ghosty thing. If we wanted to add some like metallic armor to it. Now, this was from... That's sounding a bit more on the zombie side. That's, you know, I could still see myself using this. More of an idle monster kind of thing. If we were going to do... I'm not sure if we'd add armor sounds to this, but we could try it. Look, it got suggested, so we're gonna try doing animated armor. So I don't have anything to Foley with. I could try doing some sounds with my mouth. You know, I'm just like just like Carl Winslow. Yep, that's me. Okay, go. I mean, ghost zombie. All right, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna try it. All right. So animated armor. Take one. What is this monster's motivation? What is an animated armor trying to do? It's an armor, so it's gonna guard something. It's gonna, yeah. I think it's gonna. He's full of nothing. There ain't no chinks in my armor. That's what he's thinking. All right, got it. All right, so we got a first pass of that. And that's going to sound like a man doing armor noises. But we can fix it. We can make it a bit better. Okay, normalize that guy so you guys can hear it a bit more. All right, so that sounds not like a lot, but if we can add some, let's see, we could add. You definitely would add some like echo to it, or you could change the pitch of it. Oh wait, did that? That didn't do anything. There is something there. I could try. Let's see. We're gonna try just. There are some filters in here. I have no idea what they do. Like pull stretch. I don't even know what that is. If anyone knows, that is pull stretch. Any pulls in the chat? Let me know what a pull stretch is. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit. I don't know what that is. Let's add a little bit of reverberation, just a tiny bit, just kind of soften off some of those sounds. Okay, maybe I could dial down some of the highs. Is that going to do what I think it? No, we don't. Well, don't want that one. We want the opposite. I kind of like want to make those sounds bigger. So what's the best way to do that? I guess changing the pitch a little bit. Effect, change pitch. Probably be good if you see what I'm doing. It's got two. Let's see. I think this is kind of one of those things that you'd need to massage for a while to get working, and probably the easiest way to do it would be with some Foley. So it's not impossible, especially if you like grab some of these other samples and just like layered them over each other. A lot of them sound like mouth noises. So you'd have to massage it quite a bit to try and move it around. But you know, it could be better. It could, like, I think you'd have to work on this sound for quite a bit. Let's move on. Let's move on to something. Let's move on to something a little fun. Maybe an orc or something. So let's go back to the forest. Let's see, the dark forest, perhaps. Or let's see. Maybe these orcs, they've come in the storm. So. Okay. All right, let's record some just like orc grunting, just like they're just kind of waiting to go into the town. A little bit of courage first. All right, let's have a listen to what we got. We're just going to look at the raw audio first. Thanks, Jack. Jack says it's perfect already. So might not have to do much to it. Set up the stream here. I'm going to use my compressor again to bring all that noise there. Perfect. Normalize. So first we're going to just set up the values a bit. There we go. not too bad. He's pretty grunty. I think the only thing I would do is maybe just lower the pitch a bit, just slightly. You know, effect, change pitch. Minus 20% sounds good to me. Let's see what we got. Orc 1 coming at you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Like, I would probably like maybe pad it out a bit more, or yeah, maybe layer enough again with a couple of like background orcs or something if we wanted to have a bit more. So like you could just see, like we could grab in Control A. Let's just like copy that. If we wanted one in the background, just like jiving with the same grunts. We'll offset it a bit or something. Or, you know what? I'm just gonna cut that guy, paste that guy. Maybe just dial down the volume of that. So we can use amplify to go negative amplifies. So now we got a guy in the background. Probably could be a little bit quieter, but yeah, I feel like we got a sample we can work with for some good old grunting. All right, I'm gonna export that guy. Orc. Okay. I think I'm feeling like some kind of bird creature. I feel like a bird creature's stirring up inside me, and I want to let it free. So maybe, because we've done a lot of like guttural kind of noises and stuff. So let's try something a bit more, a little bit more. I don't know, something a bit more. I've got some locations here. I'm looking at the locations I've got here, but we're gonna need some kind of like windy kind of. I guess a blizzard. So some kind of snow creature kind of thing. All right. Ugh. Let's try this. I'm going for like some kind of like flying creature, kind of maybe just like microgriffin is a bird. Creature. All right, Jack. We're gonna try and do your microgriffin. Imagine a sparrow, but okay. So well, this is gonna be a little bit bigger, because I am a man sized. So, but I could bring it. We could just drag the pitch down and make it a microgriffin. But let's try this. All right. We're gonna go griffin first, and then try and downside it. I'm gonna leave the I'm gonna leave the wing flaps out of it. Let's get that woof out of there. I might need a few. Ooh. I'm gonna try that again. Let's see if we got anything. Man, this is such a dumb stream. Let's see. Well, we have some sounds. It's always playing it back, which is gonna be the hard part. Yep. Just keep in mind, guys, this is usually a lot of the time when I'm running a game. I do a lot of these sounds in person and the actions and just flying around. If I could, I would just like run around the table. Am I the only one who's a to try and who does that at their game table? I don't know. So all right, let's see. Oh my god, I've completely blown out some of the levels there. Let's effects normalize. Oh, some of these are louder than others. We're gonna try and compressor. Try and alright, and then bring those down. Normalize. I'm gonna lose some of that first one, I think. Okay, there we go. Well, let's listen to the I will add wing flaps, I think. Alright, so I think the first thing is going to be to add some phasery type noise to it. Or some I feel like I got like a go-to like chain of effects, probably because they're the ones I've mostly used. Ah. All right. Good point from Campaign Terrain. They make that cut sound. They don't make that while airborne. That's a good point. It's a good point. So maybe I'll have. All right. So we can start. I think I'm gonna change the pitch on this thing. I think make it a bit beefier first. Change pitch. Change tempo. That's interesting. I don't know what. Oh, let's see. Control A effect. Oh, I didn't have anything selected. That's why I wasn't affecting anything. With that phaser. I was like, why isn't it changing anything? Okay, so I'm gonna just drag that down. Maybe -7. Maybe a bit more. That just makes it sound like a sadder bird, not a good bird. Noise reduction, change pitch, change speed, change. Let's just. Is there like a make good? Let's see. Is there a make good filter on here? Let's see. Reverb, phaser. I'm gonna try the phaser again because I didn't have it selected last time. This is not working. Yeah, these will be available to download to use in your games for free. Just Seb making bird noises. I'm gonna scratch this one. This does not work out how I wanted. I think it was too birdy, but like let's morph this into like ooh, just come on. Yeah, some kind of dragon, something. What else we got on the cards for some sounds here? That one didn't work out too well. I think I'd have to be a bit more familiar with a lot of the settings to get a better idea of what what sounds I'm going to be able to make with that kind of stuff. Maybe, I think that's the other thing. Like, you have to kind of really get in the mindset of some of these things. So, oh yeah, but I could get in the mindset of a demon or hell demon or something, devil. That'd be something I could do. All right, we're in hell now. Slight distortion with a lower bass on the sound of a different track. These are all great points coming through the track in the chat. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching me make a fool of myself on camera. So we're gonna change from bird dying sound effects to maybe, you know what? I'm gonna undo deleting that. I'm gonna come back. Come back to old Bird Seb. I'm gonna see if I can make him better. If I do, make sure you subscribe to see when I can drop that in my community post with some of those links or something. If we get to 100 likes on this video, if you're a patron already, you'll get these some pretty good sounding tracks. I'll massage some of these a bit more so they're actually usable rather than just me, some kind of impressionist, making some bad noises. So. Yeah, yeah, so these will be available to download for free if we get to 100 likes on this video, but available pretty instantly to my patrons when I massage these a bit more. So if you're not a patron of the channel, anytime's a good time to join. Let's see what we're going to export this, and I'm going to come back to this later. I'm going to call it Sad Bird Seb. There we go. File that one away for later. But we're back in hell now, so we're gonna go do some demon speak. So I think with a lot of like demon speak, it kind of like, especially if you have like demons, or you want it to kind of sound like words, but not really words. So you could kind of drop it in and out. And I guess what this kind of like infernal speech kind of sound like, I would guess it's a bit more kind of like very guttural, just like that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's give it a record. Let's give it a little attempt at doing some. So what's a demon doing? I guess we could do some like attacking kind of noises. Maybe like. Maybe in the throes of combat. All right. Apologies if that blew the mic for a few of you guys. I did see it spiked a little bit on the levels there. So it's kind of, I have a few programs that I'm trying to balance back and forth with some of these sounds. But I was starting as like a more like a deep devil. But now it sounds like some kind of like lesser devil kind of guy that we're fighting. Let's have a listen. See what we got. All right, so that's where it started, with just that. And I wasn't sure if it was combat noises, but more kind of like idle noises. Campaign Terrain saying it sounds like a Looney Tunes Tasmanian devil. I don't think he's wrong. Now listening to it, it does kind of sound like that. But isn't that really where devils and demons come from? God damn it, man! You ruined it. now all I hear is Tasmanian devil. You can add some distortion to this. You know what? I'm starting to think that Audacity might not be the. Thank you. I've got another software I might be wanting to try to distort some of these voices a bit more. I know Audacity is pretty good if you've got a bit more experience, like making some noises and stuff. But I'm going to just save the raw one of this. I'm going to call it Tasmanian Devil. From Dash Hell. There we go. I thought I was onto something like a kind of like a lesser demon devil kind of thing, and you could layer these on top of each other as well. I think like we could. Let's see, because there was quite a long one. So let's see if I can maybe add. There is distortion here, but it's not the type of distortion you might want. I think that one's like that, like that kind of like mess of noise kind of thing that you would make. I might have to try some different programs. There's another program I might use called, it's called Morph Vox, and that one is like it's by Screaming Bee. It's mostly for just like modifying your voice live. But if you try and meet the voice kind of like halfway, you kind of get better results with little kind of distortion and stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on just recording these raw and then do some like post-processing later. Just kind of maybe... Yeah. Like you would add like a little bit of echo here, a little bit of maybe a little bit of reverby kind of stuff. Okay, Jack says, what about something from the heavens? A diva, or whatnot. Something from the heavens. I've you know what? I haven't even run Avernus, so just having a look. You know what? I'm gonna grab a monster manual over there. Have a little flick through. Uh-oh. Just yanked out my headphones here. Uh-oh. We've lost sound. That was a mistake. Hang on, bear with me here. Okay, it is set to headphones. And we've got... I've lost audio. No. That one cable. That was all I had to pull out. Audio router. I don't have any sound playing. Can people still hear me, or have I gone completely quiet here? I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, so we got there. I don't have any music playing. Don't have any sound playing. Oh boy, this is not good. How am I gonna fix this, guys? I've got microphone still coming through. I just don't have any some ambient voice. I'm just gonna restart soft rope, see if that solves it. Soft rope. Alright, load module. There we go. There we go. Alright, all good. We're back. Whew. Alright. I did just grab the oh, you know what? I'm seeing the jungle pop up for me. So I'm thinking, what are those snake people called? The Yuan-Ti? Yuan-Ti ones. Yeah, let's do some Yuan-Ti. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm not too familiar with the heavenly kind of stuff, and I think I'm not gonna get too good results from me just going some heavenly voices or something. So I'm going for more kind of monstrous creatures, I think. So let's see with some Yuan-Ti. Yeah, just getting into it, you know. No bones, just one vertebrae. That's what you gotta think. One vertebrae. Snakes have bones. It's recording, so Kipyanki. I think I need some like words. Is there like Yuan-Ti phrases? I think I okay. Yuan-Ti. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and stay with that hissing noise. All right, let's see if we got something there. Thanks for all the encouragement, guys. You're very good. Yeah, I want to avoid using actual words, just because you want to be able to use it in a lot of different situations. Not too bad actually. I don't think that one was too bad. If you guys could hear it, maybe now you can hear it. I don't know. It sounds like some kind of lizard creature kind of guy. There's a lot of breathing in there. So I'll probably go in post and delete some of this. Just try to talk lisp. Okay. I think we're just like, we're going through, we're recording monster noises. We have Yuan-Ti in the chat. We could try doing something smaller. Let's do a goblin. Let's dial it down a bit. I'm gonna export this guy as well. We got some Yuan-Ti. Okay. All right, we're gonna go goblin. So just like some goblin little idle noises. We can change the environment. We'll do it like a dark forest or a cave. We could do a cave. Right, you're gonna run into these goblins in the cave. Little gobbies. Let's see. A little bit more coffee, I think, first. Ice cold coffee. It is freezing in here, guys. I'm not sure if you can see the breath. There we go. So cold. It's the early morning here, and I'm doing. It's like, well, I'll be in the garage doing goblin voices for the internet. Yep. All right. So I did a good goblin the other day. So let's see if I can recapture that goblin. So you want a little kind of like squanchy guy. No, so we want some words, but maybe like some. All right, let's try. All right, I feel like I'm going to have to drag the pitch down there quite a bit on some of these things. I am a fog machine. Thank you. Thanks, buddy. All right, let's see if we can make this a little bit more gobbly. I feel like I could do a better goblin. I wasn't too happy with that one, but let's see what we got first. Can I just clean it up a little bit before we get into editing it? Okay. All right, so let's see what we got. See, that was the phrase there. What's he saying? Let's find out. Let's dive into the audio stream. Gonna drag the pitch down a bit. All right, change pitch. We're gonna go percentage change. We're gonna go up. I'm gonna go up. Maybe what? 10% change. Let's have a little preview. That could do it. Maybe let's just go just an even 10. Alright, so we got like two goblins talking to each other or something. They're just chilling, talking about the weekend. At one point, like in like some hydroponic farm kind of thing, and the other one's like, oh, you shouldn't have done it this way. You should watch this tutorial. These guys do a much better job. So that's kind of that's kind of the, I guess, the jive of the conversation these goblins are having. Let's see. Can I grab them? Put them side by side. You know what? Before I get too heavy, I'm just gonna into manipulating this thing. Let's export this thing so I can edit it later. Goblin. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can just like we'll slice it here. Actually, I'm gonna do that voice filter too. Let's see. We had some breaths and stuff. Some ambient noise. So I'm just gonna go effects, noise reduction. Let's get that noise profile. It's good to clean it up if you don't have a good room set up for recording audio, like a man's garage with tin roof, you know, that kind of thing, where I have like smoke machines and heaters and stuff going all the time. So I'm gonna just do the noise reduction on that guy. We got a happy little goblin now. What you say, buddy? What do you say, Mr. Goblin? Do you like that? Oh, he likes it. He likes it. He likes it a lot. Very good. So let's see if we can give him a friend. If we grab this guy and this guy, and can we match them up? This is like some CSI stuff with sounds. Let's see if we can have a conversation with these guys. Oh, too much. Just a little less. There we go. And we're gonna maybe change the pitch of this guy just a little bit more. Okay, just go 5% and then lower down maybe to like 50% of it, which I don't know. We'll go -6, I think. Okay, -6. Okay. Get away. They're kind of talking over each other now. Talking about about something. We're trying to change the pitch of this guy a bit more. Maybe we can make him. We made him a bit higher. Okay. Get away. Okay, so that guy's quite distorted now. Let's see. Get away. Okay, this is so dumb. Thanks, Jack. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, buddy. Let's see. Let's add a little bit of echo here. Oh, that is not what I guess I want reverb. Reverb. That's how you say it. That's too big. It is a cave. I just can I do it smaller echo. No, not liking that. I might have to work that out a bit later. Get away. Okay, so we just got goblins chilling, talking to each other. We get it. Look, they're chilling around a little campfire. We could. There we go. And so they're sitting around. Get It's a it's just a mess. But I think I've got some good samples there that I could do something with. So that's good. How long have we been streaming for here? I've completely like lost track of how long we've been going for. We've been going for is it 2 hours now? I don't know. We started 7:30. No, it's a bit over an hour. All right, maybe one last little monster, and we'll call it. I'm gonna let's do. We could either do. We could do a hag. We could do a giant. We could do Colin saying I've missed my calling of doing a VO for I don't know, maybe, I don't know, this could be, this is a launching platform, guys. This might do the trick. Let's see. I'm gonna start with giant, and then if we've got time we could do a hag. All right, here's gonna come the giant. We've got some singing going from Joe, Officer Sausage. Thank you, buddy. All right, so we're gonna switch out to where we're gonna have our giant. We're gonna have our giant by in the swamp. There you go. That sounds right. All right, here comes the giant. Okay, I added some footfalls in there. I wasn't sure, maybe I could have used those. Yep, sounds like the real thing to me. Gonna delete those. But we got some giant. Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt's stomping around the swamp, saying, "What's up? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you dead because I love killing things." Let's see. We'll go filter. Hey, Broadsword Gamer, now welcome, buddy. Big fan of your channel. Very nice production value you got there. Let's see. We're gonna affect. I'm gonna normalize this audio first. Oh wait, we're gonna use our compressor first. Bring it all to the same level. Something you might also want to do. I'm saying you might want to do, but you never know if there are some noises of monsters that might not be available. So you got to make your own. So you might want to add some like fades in and fades out to give some like spatial quality. Like you could use this, like right here, I've got it at a stereo channel and it's very evenly dispersed. But you could go left and right audio to kind of make that kind of like passing around. I haven't tried doing that, but it's a cool idea. Let's see. So let's listen to what we've got. Let's have a listen. All right, he's he's very very loud. This giant. What else have we got here? Further down the line. Yeah, I think maybe you could drop the pitch just down, just a scooch down a little bit. Other than that, maybe we'll see. Drop down the pitch a little bit. I think I would do that thing where you kind of fade in and out from left to right to try and make it look like it's stomping around. Maybe add some like foot stomps or something. Do I DM a lot? Is that my main jam? It is. I definitely run a lot more games than I play in. Not that I don't like playing, but it's I love creating the ambience, the world, just the atmosphere. I mean, this is why we got the channel here, just because it's mostly my passion for creating these role play environments. It's almost like if you want a Disney theme park experience type of D&D experience, then that's what I strive for. Just just like the Haunted Mansion kind of thing, but with D&D. Trying to do it on the cheap as much as possible, but sometimes man, lights aren't cheap, but you can get some interesting effects with some cheaper stuff. So it's yeah. So I experiment a lot with a lot of those kind of lights and effects, and mostly practical effects. Like everything you're seeing here there's no green screen. There's no I've got a smoke machine. I've got I'm going more kind of like practical effects. If I could light things on fire in here safely, I would. But I don't, because that's dangerous. Don't light your stuff on fire, kids. It's usually bad news to do that kind of thing. Let's finish off this giant, and then we might have time for a little hag action, bobbling in the woods, and then we'll see if we got any more questions and stuff. Let's see. We're gonna just go. Let's just drag down the pitch of this guy. Just a little bit, because I feel like I mostly got it there. We're gonna go minus 14. Let's see. Have a listen to the old giant. All right, so you'd add a little bit of echo here, I think. Let's see, like a little bit of reverb, just a little bit to kind of off the edge. I haven't had much luck with the reverb tonight. That's like a little touch. Let's like make the room size a bit bigger. Yeah, that's a little better. A little bigger. Okay. So that's just a little bit. I'll probably play around with the spatial stuff a little bit. That's not too bad. I think it came across a bit more giant-y when it had the words in there. Yeah, I quite like that one with the words. Yeah, with the little bit of that echo, just kind of makes it a little bit bigger. So that's pretty nice. Broadsword Gaming, huge fan. Oh, thanks, man. All about Atmosphere. Haven't played for years though. Oh man, you gotta play. I like it's important to play even as a DM, just to kind of just mostly to realize, just like, I hate this as a player. I'm never gonna enforce this as a DM. I learn a lot from playing as well. I think it's important for DMs to play. So play when you can. I think, even if it's just like small sessions. I think that Dragon of Icespire Peak adventure is also really kind of geared towards smaller groups. So you can like play it with your partner, just like single DM, single, just with like you got the sidekicks and stuff that kind of help. They help with smaller groups and stuff. So I've been running. I started that adventure, Dragon of Icespire Peak, with two people, but you could easily run it with one. Do I prefer DMing though? I know I enjoy both. DMing it does take a bit of prep and stuff to work. There are aspects of like, I love to prepare stuff and then see people react to stuff, especially if like you bring out some new idea or a new way of like doing some atmosphere or something, and it's fun to see like players get excited and stuff. And DMing is great because like you can really bounce off each other and create a kind of story together. And as a player, it's kind of nice because you can just kind of, I guess, relax a bit more, and you only have to focus on the one thing. So, and you still kind of like have that jiving with the table. I guess like chemistry is good too for I guess if you're playing with your friends and stuff, if you get along and stuff, it's all just pretty fun. I definitely miss playing. I haven't played for a while. I know a friend of mine, actually, did he? I know a friend of mine runs one-shots every now and then. So, so it's been fun to kind of play in those. But yeah, I think if I had to pick of one of the two, I think I would definitely go into the DM camp. I love it. Love pulling those worlds together. Just like, I just wish I had discovered it earlier. I've only been DMing for a few years, but there's so many stories to tell. So many things we still have to experience. So many different settings. So I've got like a bunch of books back there that are like, this whole book. I love everything in this book. I love everything about it. I'd love to experience all of this. And it's just like, there's no time. There's no time. So you kind of like pick and choose what you're going to do. I enjoy both. But if I had to pick, it'd be DMing for sure, I think. All right. Good time for one more monster voice, I think. We're gonna keep the light on green here. So we're gonna try and do a little hag action. A little hag. just do some hag action. Oh, I'm already into it. Let's save this giant out. Export as WAV. Giants. I'm gonna save out that giant. We're gonna change out the sounds to the hag. All right, we're in the hag's hut now. What say you, Madam Broadbean?
Hello. What are you doing here? So much trouble you've caused in my hovel.
Don't know where I was going with that. I mean, I've been saying the whole stream, don't use words, Seb. Don't use words. And here, I think I'm just having a little bit of fun recording some sound clips of the delicious witches. Alright, that's better. All right, we got some mad witches cackling, crackling. Sorry if I spiked the mic there for a little bit. I was a little too close. A little too close. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna drag a little compressor on this thing, see if we can compress it out. Ooh. Ooh. We got some loud noises here. All right, let's see what we got. All right, we got some witch going on. What can we do to kind of witch it up a bit more? The creepy singing's a good touch, I think. So I guess she's just this witch. She's brewing. She's brewing something. She's brewing something bad. Let's see. That's the way to do it. Walking around the house, practicing voices, scaring the children. I have a 3-year-old that I was practicing some of these voices on. It got a little too realistic. I think I scared the shit out of him. But I had to dial it down a bit. It was like there is dad level, and then it was like HD dad level. I had to kind of further down the standard definition, just like PG giant, not giant that's gonna actually eat you. So yeah, let's see. We got. I was like feeling that reverb from the last one. We could put the pitch up a bit. Let's just change the pitch. We're gonna go up. We're gonna pitch. We're gonna pitch up. Pitch up here. We're gonna pitch up 10%. Oh, possible guest for our next monster stream. We've got Colin from the Crazy Crafter. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, this is more or less the time that you guys would be streaming too. So, actually not really. You guys stream at like 3 a.m. for me. Okay, so we got a little bit of pitch up, and maybe a little bit of reverb on here. Okay, keep forgetting to select all, Seb. Select, effect, reverb. I'm gonna go with the default. Okay, this could work. Where am I in the world? 7:30 a.m. is when we started the stream for me. We are down under the Down Underverse, collecting all the power wands in Australia. I am in Melbourne. Let's see. Okay. It's, suitably creepy. Yeah, I could work with this. This is kind of like a good, just a weird, creepy hag to end out the stream. Thank you everyone for joining me today. And thank you all the subscribers who've been tuning in. And if you think about subscribing, it's free to do, and you can change your mind anytime. So consider subscribing, helping out the channel. Helps me out a lot. And if you want to help out the channel a little bit more, I also have my wonderful patrons who have been supporting the channel, and my giant patron, Chris Andrus, who's been supporting us with the Seeker tier as well. Thank you everyone for joining the live stream, and it was a little bit of goofy fun, but hopefully I do like to do these kind of feature-ish kind of live streams once a month, and sometimes there's a little secret live stream that pops up during the month, or maybe on the odd week where I like to paint some minis or something, and we can just drop in for a little casual chat. Make sure you subscribe to see when those kind of pop up. Usually try to keep those a little bit secret because I like to paint in secret. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see some of the stuff like that. If this video gets to 100 likes as well, I'll drop some of the audio from this in the description below. Patrons who are subscribed to the channel will receive those as soon as they're available. Thank you very much for joining, and until next time, I'm Sebastian, and let's try and make these atmospheric games as immersive as possible. Let's create and inspire. Until next time, see you then.